Hey, good evening, folks. It is Sunday, which means it's Washington Wine Night. Tonight, I'm a little disappointed. So I'm wearing my Grunt Style Area 51 shirt. Area 51, the rush to Area 51 was a bust. So I need to boost my spirits up tonight. So tonight, we're going to go ahead and taste and sample Eaglemount Winery Malbec Fortified Dessert Wine. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Scott. You've tuned in to the Rookie Wine and Whiskey Enthusiast channel, YouTube's primary channel for discussing Washington State wines and spirits, but not exclusively. Tonight, we're going to go ahead. It was a hell of a weekend. I did Tough Mudder, the Seattle Tough Mudder on Saturday, and I'm a little sore. The Area 51 rush was supposed to happen. I was hoping to see video of people being taken up by space aliens and experimented on, but that never happened either. So I'm going to go ahead and drink my sorrows and my pain from the Tough Mudder away. But we're going to go ahead and discuss tonight Eaglemount Winery. This is their Malbec dessert wine. Now, Eaglemount Winery is located in Port Townsend, Washington, out on the peninsula. Now, most wineries when you're in Western Washington don't grow their own grapes, even though it is its own AVA. They get their grapes from vineyards out in Eastern Washington. So that's what these folks have done here. Eaglemount gets all of their grapes from Eastern Washington. This is a 100% Malbec wine fortified with brandy made from distilled Eastern Washington Merlot grapes. It sits at a whopping 20% ABV. And let's go ahead and talk about Malbec. Malbec's not one of those grapes that you see a lot of dessert wines made out of, because Malbec by itself really is very strong and fruit forward and minerally. I got my dog. Come here, Buck. Anyways, bumping the camera again. Anyways, it's not known for being a dessert friendly wine, but I bought this for a reason. So let's go ahead and take a look at the visual on it. First of all, this thing is a deep, dark purple, and I mean, there is no light coming through it whatsoever. Let's go ahead and take a nose on it. Right off the bat, you could smell the alcohol from the brandy that to fortify this wine. You get a lot of plum. I'm getting tobacco. There's a dark chocolate note that is right there up front. There's spices and almost a pencil lead type of note to it. I think I said plum, but there's also a little bit of blueberry, almost like it's red plum and blueberry on the nose. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. Reviewing this, I'm just going to tell you I like it already. There's just a reason why I bought it. Now, this bottle does retail for $26 a bottle out at Eaglemount, and I'll put a link down in the description down below so that you can take a look at their website. Let's go ahead and give this a taste right off the bat. Like I said, I got pains from Tough Mudder. I got to start healing. Wow. Sugared plums. Sugar plum sauce, almost. You've got that dark chocolate that is turned into a kind of a bitter chocolate, almost like if you're eating 80% cacao. Sauteed berries. And it now has a pipe tobacco, a sweet pipe tobacco flavor to it. I mean, it's let's go right into the finish. I mean, the finish is long for a dessert wine. This is beautiful. I mean, the berries meld in together with the pipe tobacco, and I'm still sitting here tasting it. It's savory. Wow. I could literally still taste the pipe tobacco lingers on this. The berries start to fade a little bit, but if you were to smoke a cigar or a pipe with this, it's going to pair it up perfectly. Let's go ahead and take another sip, see if there's anything else I missed on this. You know, some wines, you take a sip and you want to go ahead and swallow it right away. This one here, this dessert wine, and it's almost like a port. Think of it as a port. Like I said, it's blended with brandy to bring up the ABV on it and fortify it. This is a very savory, fruit-forward, plum, tobacco type of drink. Boy, I'm going to be very disappointed when this bottle is finally over. Body. This is a full-bodied dessert wine. Tannins, medium minus. I mean, the brandy's going to cut the tannins out fairly well. Acidity, obviously, it's going to be medium minus on this. I don't get a lot of acidity on it, but the alcohol is extremely high. It might be masking it a little bit. Sweetness, this is a very, very sweet wine. And that's something that you don't see with a lot of Malbecs. You don't see Malbecs being very sweet. That's the brandy influence. That's the brandy that's made from the Merlot grapes that is really asserting the sweetness on this. What am I going to give this as a rating? Eaglemount. Now, if you go out to Eaglemount, they've got a nice little winery and cidery and meadery out there. I guess when you go out to their location, you don't get the impression that it's mostly a winery. I get the impression that they sell a lot more cider and a lot more mead than they do wine. And wine is kind of a well, let's become a winery type of thing. But I really do hope that they continue to produce this particular dessert wine. This is a really good expression of what a Washington State Malbec can do, not just as a Malbec as a regular wine grape, but as a dessert wine. My rating on this is going to be relatively high. When my wife and I go out to Port Townsend, we get a chance, we're going to buy another bottle of this. I'm going to rate this at a 91 out of 100. Compare it to the Bernard and Griffin. It is $10 more a bottle. Okay. And I don't know I can't remember what the bottle size on the Bernard and Griffin is. It might be a 375 milliliter as well. But this is head and shoulders better than the Bernard and Griffin. But I don't know if the price difference is worth it. So like I said, I got this for $26. The Bernard and Griffin I can regularly get for about $16, $17 a bottle. So that being said, have you had Eaglemount Winery? Eaglemount Winery's Malbec dessert wine? If you have, let me know in the comments down below. Is there a particular port dessert wine that you guys have that I might be able to get a hold of that you guys want me to taste, compare it to? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. That helps with the algorithm so that more people can go ahead and see this type of wine review. Also, if you hit the subscribe button, go ahead and do that. Once you do that, go ahead and hit the bell icon right next to it. That way, when I upload these videos, you're one of the first to know about it. So, thank you very much tonight for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and finish this glass. I think my wife might actually enjoy this as well. May even get her to try a little bit of it as well. So, that being said, everybody, please drink responsibly. And as always, life is too short for either bad wine or bad whiskey. This is an excellent dessert Malbec. Cheers. Lingering and savory.